Hey, how's it going? This is Sherrod Seward, managing member at Oakhurst Legal Group and Sherrod Sports Visas. And today I'm addressing some great news about the new interview waiver program for certain visa categories, including our favorite O-1 and P-1. Just to take it back, when you get an approved P-1 or O-1 visa and you find yourself outside of the United States, you need to do an interview to get that visa applied to your passport. Lately, and by that I mean the past 2 years, especially during COVID, it's been more difficult than ever to get these visa interviews in a timely fashion. So with this waiver program, it's an excellent opportunity for people to get their visas much quicker without having to do the interview. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can see the actual language of how it works and who it applies to. That's not what I meant to do. Let's go ahead and share the screen right here. All right. So here we have it. And as you can see, this is very new, happened on December 23rd, and I'm recording this on the 31st. Now, the good thing is that this applies to O and P visa applicants who meet certain conditions. All right, so let's talk about what those conditions are. One is you have to be applying for this visa in your country of nationality or residence. And that's an unfortunate news for our Russian clients because they don't have a consulate open in their country. So you can't do it under nationality. But if you have residence in another country, there's an opportunity there to take advantage of the interview waiver. So what are the other things that they're looking for? One is you have to be previously issued any type of visa. Now notice it doesn't say the same visa. So if you have a visitor visa before or some other type of petition-based category visa, you are able to do the interview waiver unless you've been refused a visa before. So if you went for a visitor visa or a P1 and you've been refused, and then you didn't address it, by either doing a waiver or some other method to overcome that denial, then you cannot do this program and you have to go for another interview. The other thing that could stop this is if there's some eligibility issues, which means like if you have a criminal history or some other kind of red flag that should be noted to the consulate. And you definitely don't want to have that type of background and apply for this anyway, hoping that they miss it, because if they don't, they can potentially give you a much bigger problem. Now, if you've never had a visa before, you may be in luck if you're from a country that's with the visa waiver program. Basically, if you are able to obtain an ESTA, say if you're from like Australia, United Kingdom, or France, even if you've never had a visitor visa, you can still do it as a first-time applicant for a visa because you're in a visa waiver program. So again, 2, get a visa interview waiver. And this is only to ask for it, because even if you have all these criterias, the consular officer can still deny the waiver request on their discretion. And it's so new that we don't know how they're going to react with this. It's something that we're going to be active with all around the world, figuring out what the consular officers are looking for to do these interview waivers. But to reiterate, you have to be in your country of nationality or residence. You have to be previously issued any type of visa. You cannot have been refused a visa. And you can't have any type of other red flags that would need to be addressed at an interview, such as criminal history. The only exception to ever having a visa before is if you're in a visa waiver program country. That means a country where you can obtain an ESTA to travel to the United States. Again, we're going to be very active on this, and we're looking forward to seeing how consular officers apply the waiver. And as we learn more, we'll put out more content so everybody can take advantage of this. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us, and we'll address your questions. Have a great day.